London.
That's where he's put me for the next month. There, and the butler's pantry.
Oh, I see.
I didn't realise, of course. Being a room guide, some places will be more invigorating than others. I had assumed we'd be moved around there.
Yes, well...
Especially as Freddie had us learn the history of the entire house.
Afternoon. I'm so sorry I'm late. I couldn't get away from work. Not great for my first shift, eh?
Oh, don't worry. I was just saying to Oliver, I'm incredibly grateful to you for giving up your time.
Of course, but...
Now, any questions about the rota, it's Freddie you really should speak to.
Very well.
You all right, Oliver?
He's fine. Where are you off to?
Main entrance. I'm in charge of looking after buggies and backpacks, anything people need to leave before looking around the house.
That might be even less scintillating than my job.
I was very disappointed to see there were no protests going on today.
Oh, don't you start.
It's a shame. I was hoping to see another banner hanging from the windows.
Not today, I'm afraid. Or ever again.
I'm sorry.
What for?
Well, if you hadn't had to sell the land to pay for the solar panels, none of this would have happened.
No, but what's done is done. Do you want a tea while you wait for Mum? She's just over with the hens.
No.
And no more dog attacks either.
That's good.
What about you? How are things at the pile?
Oh, things at the pile are fine.
You're getting used to not having Lily at home.
Well, that's just it. I've not really had the chance. She's still around so often.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, she seems to have settled in at the stables, and she tells me she's enjoying her course.
But you're not so sure.
I just can't help feeling she'd be getting more out of uni if she lived in Felpersham. She didn't really get to enjoy student life when she went before.
Oh, tell me I'm seeing things.
What?
Coming up to the house. It's Jim. What the hell does he want now?
Psst, Neil,
Oh, Oliver.
you busy?
No, I'm just minding this stroller.
Me neither. Haven't seen anyone in the scullery for over half an hour. At least you've got mobile reception.
It'll be George again. I'm helping him with the research project he's doing for college. Pig biosecurity. Just give us a sec.
I must say, this isn't what I expected when I signed up to be a guide. I agree we have to start somewhere. Freddie can't just give all the plum jobs to the experienced volunteers. Have you looked at the rota? The rota.
Yeah.
Clifford, for instance. Freddie's put him in the long gallery. He and Diane are even doing a tour for a group from Abberton Wood.
Abberton Wood, where's that?
Oh, it's that retirement village, isn't it? On the way into Felpersham.
Oh, right, yeah.
Even if they bring them down to the scullery on Wednesday, no doubt Diane and Cliff will do all the talking.
So you're in on Wednesday too, eh?
I am.
So am I. A second.
I just don't know what Fred is thinking. The only reason any of us volunteer is because we enjoy interacting with people, talking about history. And it's hardly as though we did badly in our final assessment. Freddie knows we're capable.
Well, you'd think. Then again, I'm not sure we're quite the new recruits he was hoping for.
Really?
I reckon he was hoping for younger blood. Especially with some of the mutterings from the old guard about that painting. I've heard
yeah.
at least one of them say they'll resign if the trustees agree to take it down.
Oh, it's ridiculous. I don't mind them the sign explaining about the slave ship, but to remove such a magnificent portrait altogether, well, it's just getting rid of history you don't like.
Well, that's not how some of these youngsters see it.
And you honestly believe that's why Freddie consigned us to where we are?
Maybe. I don't know.
In that case, we need to demonstrate that we more mature people still have a few tricks up our sleeve.
Boy, you got something in mind?
Oh, Jim, really? That's not necessary.
Nonsense. It's the least I can do.
I didn't behave well last week either.
That's beside the point.
And you left the B&B a very nice review.
David, let Jim finish what he came to say.
Yes, okay.
Whatever the political or philosophical justification, it was a mistake to impose myself on you in the manner I did. Since then, various people, Alistair included, have made me see it was neither the act of a friend nor a neighbour.
Jim.
which is why I'm inviting you to make up a team at the pub quiz on Thursday. Your brother's serving as question master, so I'm free to join you.
Oh.
And I don't want you reaching into your pocket either. The drinks are on me.
No, I couldn't.
Jim's offering you an olive branch, David. How can you possibly say no?
Look, it's very kind of you. I'm just worried there won't be enough of us. Ruth's out with Stella that night.
Where?
Cinema, I think. And I know Ben's working evenings this week.
And what about Jill?
Yes, Mum must be around.
Well, she sometimes goes to Leonard's.
Or Pip?
Well, that depends if she can find someone to babysit.
But you can come.
Well, I suppose, but a team of two isn't likely to fare very well.
You'd have Jim. That's like having one extra brain at least.
No, I know.
You should go. It'll be fun.
Well, then why don't you come too?
Good idea.
Three's plenty, and with Jim's extra brain as well.
All right, but...
Perfect. I'll see you both on Thursday evening then. And if you do find anyone else is free to come.
Yep, I'll ask. Although now we've got Elizabeth on our team, I reckon we'll be fine.
Excellent. Well, goodbye then.
Bye.
David.
What? I've already been lumbered with Jim once this week. Now you can enjoy the pleasure of his company too.
How on earth did you manage that?
I must admit, I thought it would require a little more persuasion.
So Cliff doesn't mind replacing you in the scullery?
He seemed delighted. I suppose when you've been guiding for as long as he has, a few hours away from the hurly-burly of the main house comes as a welcome respite.
Yeah, well, I suppose.
The bottom line is, you and I will be taking the Abberton Wood tour on Wednesday.
We both will.
I asked Diane to swap with you as well.
But
That's all right, isn't it? I thought you agreed we deserve to be given more to do.
oh, I do, yeah, but given an entire tour, I was thinking more of it. And who knows, if we put up enough obstacles, the developers may decide to throw in the towel before it even reaches the planning committee. So, what do you make of that?
I think it sounds like a much more formidable plan.
Do you now?
I do. I'm sure when the developers get wind of it, they'll be quaking in their boots.
Shock for Ed when we're back in Ambridge at 7. On BBC Radio 4, how well would you do without sight?
Susie, who's this laughing?
That's Adele.
It's Adele, well done!
Well, let's find out how comedians cope when we force them to live in an audio-only world.
Well, that one is either a 20-year-old woman or a 5-year-old boy.
If that's a 5-year-old boy, he smokes.
Is this a pound or £2?
That is a pound.
It's a £2.
Damn it! You heard it here first with me, Chris McCausland.
And I can tell you that you are...
Wrong.
I'm so sorry and angry.
This evening, 6:30, comedy on BBC Sounds and Radio 4. At 3:30 this afternoon, we'll meet the Chinese scientists working to bring soothing sounds of nature into the city. That's in Costing the Earth. And then on the 25th anniversary of the Northern Ireland peace deal, what challenges Roy is about to find out that the romantic weekend she's planned with her boyfriend won't exactly be smooth sailing.
The Voice in My Ear by Claudine Tutunji.
This is nice. Oh, loving the tiles. What is this? Oh, hello?
Why aren't you answering your phone?
Oh God, sorry, I turned the sound down. Listen, Matt, the kitchen here is so nice. It's so shiny.
So, what?
Hang on a sec, I'm going to put you on speaker. It's shiny, I said. What on earth is this?
How are you even there yet? I thought your train was at 4.
Yeah, I've got an earlier one.
What? I almost booked you assistance on that one.
Did you? Why? I never use that.
I thought for the platform change.
Well, it's totally fine, I have a system.
What's your system?
Oh God, sorry, I turned the sound down. Listen, Matt, the kitchen here is so nice. It's so shiny.
What?
Hang on a sec, I'm going to put you on speaker. It's shiny, I said. What on earth is this?
How are you even there yet? I thought your train was at 4.
Yeah, I've got an earlier one.
What? I almost booked you assistance on that one.
Did you? Why? I never use that.
I thought for the platform change.
Well, it's totally fine, I have a system.
What's your system?
Oh God, sorry, I turned the sound down. Listen, Matt, the kitchen here is so nice. It's so shiny. Hang on a sec, I'm going to put you on speaker. It's shiny, I said. What on earth is this?
How are you even there yet? I thought your train was
see enough to see the dials?
I can see them, I just can't read them.
Okay, so the left dial, that's it, you're touching it. If you turn that almost, but not quite, 30 degrees clockwise, while holding it in, that's it.
Great.
Oh.
What?
The lights
The lights have gone out.
Is it a power cut?
Power cut, yeah. Oh, perfect. Just perfect. Oh, and I bet Matt's going to start trying the landline again, and then I'll know something's up.
Who's Matt?
God. He's my boyfriend, and he's on his way over.
Is he?
He's great, yeah. We're great, everything's great.
Great.
But if he finds out I'm stuck here in the dark, then he's going to have kittens.
So don't tell him.
Well, I won't, but I mean, you know, I don't normally lie to him, so...
I once told my girlfriend I had dengue fever.
Oh, did you? What for?
She was going on a barge trip, and I'd rather stick forks in my shins than do that.
And was it okay?
Yeah, brilliant. I went to Comic-Con instead.
Wow.
But then my idiot mate put the pics on Insta, and she saw them, and it was sayonara.
Oh, she binned you?
Yeah, but, you know, I still stand by the fact that if you need space, you need space. You know, it's the only way to avoid conflictual communication.
Get you fancy.
You know, I'm reading a lot of psychology to improve my empathy skills.
Okay, why's that?
Because my ex told me I didn't have any. Shall we try and find the fuse box?
Yeah, please.
Because it's probably just a trip switch. Might be in the cupboard under the stairs.
Well, I have no clue where that is.
Come on, let's have a look.
Bloody hell, it's dark.
Just hold me out in front of you.
Amazing. I love this. I feel like I'm James Bond wearing a wire, like big old covert and stuff.
Covert?
Yeah, well, it's not the same as asking someone you know for help, because when you ask a real person...
Well, I am actually real.
No, I know you're real, but with a real person who you know, it's complicated, isn't it? It's like fallout.
Is there?
Well, there is with Matt.
Why?
I don't know. Like, this is our 6-month anniversary, and... Do you know what he bought me for a present?
What?
A magnifier. An electronic magnifier.
Okay. Well, it shows he cares.
Yeah, there's care and then there's care.
Meaning?
Well, meaning he's already bought me 9.
9 magnifiers?
Yeah.
9 is a lot.
Yeah, it is when you've only got one eye.
Still, he's doing his best.
Well, yeah, I think I'll stick to the app for now, thanks. It's just a lot easier when it's a chat with a stranger, a totally functional chat. And that's...